Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the F1 Evolution channel. Today we're diving into the ups and downs of the Mercedes team. We've got some juicy updates and drama to unpack, so sit back, relax, and let's dive into the thrilling world of Formula One. Spa, the legendary circuit that has witnessed countless epic battles and historic moments. But for Mercedes, it seems like the track of dreams has turned into a bit of a nightmare. The recent race showcased yet another struggle for the Silver Arrows, and Lewis Hamilton in particular had his fair share of challenges. Could this be an excuse to justify a not-so-stellar season, or is there more to it than meets the eye? As the race unfolded, Hamilton and George Russell kept themselves out of trouble at the start, opting for different strategies off the line. Hamilton found himself hovering around 4th place for most of the day, tantalizingly close to Charles Leclerc, but unable to make a move. Ultimately, he settled for 4th, making a late pit stop to grab the bonus point for the fastest lap. Meanwhile, Russell put on a show with a daring one-stop strategy, earning a respectable P6 finish. Not bad, but for a team that aspires to be the second best, a podium-less race is certainly disappointing. So what's going on with Mercedes? Well, it's the return of the dreaded porpoising issue. Remember that dramatic season in Drive to Survive? Yes, that's the same one. Last season, the porpoising problem plagued Mercedes, creating a whirlwind of debates between team principals. And now it seems to have resurfaced to haunt them again. Let's rewind a bit to early 2022 when Mercedes first encountered this severe porpoising problem. Imagine Hamilton in his rocket of a car nearly losing control during high-speed cornering. Not exactly the confidence boost that you need in a championship contender. The root of the problem lies in Mercedes' car design. The team wanted to keep the car as close to the ground as possible for better aerodynamics, but little did they know that this decision would bring forth a multitude of issues. They realized too late that the design was causing serious porpoising, bouncing the car uncontrollably on the track. Despite their efforts to fix the concept before the 2023 season, it seems like the problem has come back to haunt them. The outcome of the Bahrain Grand Prix, where they were defeated by Aston Martin, a team using parts from Mercedes but adopting Red Bull's ultra-fast design approach, was a wake-up call for team principal Toto Wolff. He had to accept that a major revision was necessary. Ouch! Talk about learning things the hard way. But it's not just Mercedes and Hamilton who were worried about the porpoising issue. A significant number of drivers appealed to the FIA for action, fearing that they could face severe injuries from accidents or repeated bouncing during races. To address this safety concern, the FIA set a bouncing limit starting from the 2022 French Grand Prix. Any team exceeding this limit would be required to adjust their ride height to fix the issue or risk disqualification. It was a wise move by FIA, considering that not all teams suffered as badly from porpoising as Mercedes did. Those teams who foresaw the problem and built their cars accordingly argued that it was up to their rivals to design better cars. Fair point, I suppose, but despite the regulations, the porpoising problem seems to have made a comeback and Hamilton is not happy about it. Bouncing cars at high speeds is no joke, and it's definitely not the kind of roller coaster ride any driver wants on the track. After the race at Spa, Hamilton expressed his frustration, saying, "It was kind of a non-eventful race, really. There's not really much going on. I wasn't able to keep up with the cars ahead of me and struggled in the beginning. Rear end is our biggest issue, and then we had big bouncing this weekend, so we're back to the bouncing like we had last year." Hamilton's concern is understandable and he's praying for a solution. But the big question is, why is this issue resurfacing? Is it a fundamental design flaw with the car, or is it something else? When Mercedes launched the W13 model in 2022, it seemed like a display of confidence from a team assured of their engineering prowess. Little did they know that they were in for a bumpy ride. Instead of gliding smoothly, they spent a significant part of the season struggling to overcome the porpoising issue. Towards the end of the year, it seemed like they had somewhat tamed the car's challenges, but it still exhibited bouncing tendencies and unpredictability during braking. However, before the 2023 season even began, Mercedes had to face an uncomfortable truth. Their pursuit of the zero-pod design concept had been a mistake, a dead end. The W14 would be a bust without a total rethink. It was a harsh reality check for the team, symbolized by GP Racing running an image of the W14 going through a shredder on the cover of their May issue. Ouch, that's a brutal visual. So what's the way forward for Mercedes? Well, that's where Hamilton and Wolff seem to have different ideas. Hamilton wants to focus on improving the W14 until the end of the season, while Wolff believes that they should shift their focus to their 2024 competitor. It's a classic dilemma, short-term versus long-term goals. Who will prevail in this heated debate? And let's not forget the possible impact of the zero-pod design on the W14. Even with an unlimited budget for upgrades, there might be limitations to how much they can improve the car. The true test will come with the unveiling of the W15 in 2024. Will it carry the burden of the W14's design choices, or will it offer a fresh start? On the other side of the paddock, Red Bull is already making strides towards their 2024 car. They're not waiting around, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Mercedes finds itself playing catch-up, trying to avoid getting stuck in another development cul-de-sac. They need to find a clear direction that will lead them to success against the formidable rivals. In conclusion, Mercedes' porpoising problem is far from a laughing matter. It's a serious challenge that they must tackle head-on. Hamilton's inputs as their star driver are undoubtedly valuable, and the team needs to listen and collaborate to find the right solutions. But it's not just about listening, it's about digging into the data, making informed decisions and executing effective strategies. What do you think? Will Mercedes bounce back, pun intended, and regain their dominance on the track? Or will they continue to struggle with the porpoising problem? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more thrilling updates from the world of Formula One. As the season progresses, we'll be keeping a close eye on Mercedes and their progress in resolving the porpoising issue. Will they find a breakthrough that propels them back to the top, or will they face more challenges? One thing is for sure, the competition in Formula One is fiercer than ever, and every team must bring their A game to stay ahead. In the meantime, let's also take a moment to appreciate the resilience and determination of the Mercedes team. Every setback they face is an opportunity to learn and grow, and with their wealth of experience and resources, they have the potential to overcome this hurdle. As fans of this exhilarating sport, we can't help but get excited about the ongoing battles between teams and drivers. Formula One has always been a thrilling spectacle, and the drama surrounding Mercedes only adds to the excitement. So let's keep our eyes peeled for the next race and see how Mercedes fares. Will they make the necessary adjustments to conquer the porpoising issue, or will it be a continued challenge for them? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the world of Formula One is never short of surprises. And as we eagerly await the next chapter of this gripping saga, make sure to join the conversation in the comments below. Share your thoughts, predictions and opinions on the Mercedes team and their quest to overcome the porpoising problem. We love hearing from our fantastic F1 community. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you the latest news, race analyses and behind-the-scenes insight throughout the season. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, happy racing, folks.